Lindsey Graham is warning that Republicans, by God, they are not going to accept any more indictments for Donald Trump. The 2 indictments that he has for 71 combined counts, like that's the limit. And Republicans have now hit that limit, and they will not accept any more indictments of Donald Trump, gosh darn it. During an interview with CNN over the weekend, Lindsey Graham said this. If the special counsel indicts President Trump in Washington, D.C. for anything related to January 6th, that will be considered a major outrage by Republicans because you could convict any Republican of anything in Washington, D.C. I fear that's where this is going as sort of an insurance policy. You could convict any Republican of anything in D.C. Is that an admission of guilt? Because if we can convict any Republican of anything in D.C., then I think we need to be taking a closer look at what the hell the Republican Party is doing. Now, I know Lindsey Graham, of course, is trying to say that there's partisan juries there, that D.C. is just crawling with these liberals all the time. Yeah, D.C. is a liberal area. It does skew towards the left, but you also have plenty of right-wingers. And, of course, if a trial did happen, which, Graham, you know this, you're a lawyer by trade, you would also know that both sides in the case do get to, pick the jurors. They can put out their voir dires. They get to go through all of that. They get to go through the parameters, the selection process. So what you're saying is a flat-out lie. That you would just be overrun with liberals. Hell, even in liberal New York on that E. Jean Carroll trial, there was a diehard Trump supporter on there who heard the evidence and still said, yeah, that dude's guilty as hell. So don't act like, oh, you could convict any Republican for anything. The only way we could do that is if your party is as corrupt as we all think it is. So careful the way you phrase things, Lindsey, because you don't want to get fact-checked again, but I'll be more than happy to do it. What Lindsey Graham is actually doing here, folks, of course, is preparing the Trump-loving base of the Republican Party for those future indictments. Because Lindsey Graham, of all people, knows that they're coming. Because Lindsey Graham, of all people, is also involved in some of those schemes that Donald Trump's probably going to be indicted for, especially those ones over there in Georgia. I mean, Lindsey Graham tried to argue that, hey, I don't have to comply with subpoenas. I don't have to come talk to you. And the judge was like, yeah, you do, bud. Get your butt down there. Because Lindsey Graham was involved with those phone calls to Georgia when Trump was trying to get the election overturned. And that information, of course, will be used on the federal level, even if he gets charged on the state level with it in Georgia. So Lindsey Graham, I think, is not just trying to prepare the base for, hey, watch out, Trump's going to be indicted again, and we're trying to get ahead of it. I think Lindsey Graham might also be worried about the fact that he himself could end up being a target of any future indictments. Thanks for watching, everyone, and, well, here comes the awkward part at the end of the video, where I ask you to like, comment, and share, and subscribe for more content from Ring of Fire. Also, you should consider becoming a member for some exclusive content and perks, including early access videos and exclusive videos. Check out the link in the description.